Namaste my friends, welcome back to YogaCandi. My name's Candace and today I have a Heart Chakra yoga flow for us. So it's going to be very gentle and beginner, and all you're going to need today is a couple of yoga blocks. If you don't have blocks, you can improvise with maybe a very thick book or a couple of thick books. So to tell you a little bit about the Heart Chakra, it's placed in the center of the chest. The color is green. I'm trying to honor that by wearing some green. And my mat's green as well. And the element is air. So you can use these tools to sort of visualize things as we work through some lovely heart openers today. You can always picture that color green when your eyes are closed. You can imagine the freeness of the chest with air. Imagine that you're light and you have no weight to your body. The other thing is the meaning and the intention behind this heart chakra is unconditional love and forgiveness. So let's all start off in a nice comfortable seat. You're welcome to join me. I'm going to sit in hero pose, but with my hips propped up onto a block. So sit with your knees together and your heels wider than your hips, and then just prop your hips up as high as you need to if you want to sit in the same position that I'm sitting in. It's totally up to you. We're going to place our hands into our laps or gently on the knees. Sit up nice and tall through the spine. Let's close our eyes and just take a moment to set intentions for today's practice. You may want to keep the intentions of love and forgiveness. Perhaps there's someone in your life that's hurt you and you need to let go of that. So perhaps just concentrate today on allowing yourself to find that inner peace, that inner self-love, that unconditional love. Whatever the intention is, make it your own. And throughout our practice, perhaps allow that word to come into your mind every now and then. And when it does, allow it to draw a smile across your face. Let's begin with some nice deep inhales and exhales, filling the chest as well as the belly, and then exhaling out of the nose. So keep your breath nice and long throughout our practice, filling all four walls of the chest, keeping it nice and light like the element of air. Take one more deep breath. And then inhale your hands above the head, touch the palms and take a gentle back bend. Draw your palms up towards the sky. Exhale, arching the spine, pushing the arms and the shoulder blades apart, pushing the arms away from you. And again, inhale, lift up to the sky, back bend. Exhale, arch. Do 3 more. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, arch. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, arch. One more. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, arch. Come back to neutral. Let's remove our prop and do some cat-cows just to gently warm up our spine. So place the palms underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Lift up through the shoulder blades so you're not sinking down into the chest. Keep the spine nice and neutral. Already start to imagine the color green. Feel a nice lightness in the belly, sucking up and in. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, arch. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, arch. One more. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, arch. Now walk your hands forward. We're going to come down for our puppy pose. You can always take your block and rest your forehead down onto your block, keeping the knees stacked with the hips. And extend your arms out nice and long in front of you, allowing your chest to sink down towards the ground. If you don't need your block, you can always just take the forehead down towards the ground, allowing your heart to fall down and giving into gravity. Perhaps picture the greenness of a beautiful field or of a tree that you love. Maybe you have a tree in the garden that you love to look at. Draw a little smile on your face. You can maybe find a little bit of movement, just moving one shoulder down towards the ground and then the other. And now start to roll forward all the way to the belly. Extend the legs out long behind you for our Sphinx pose, stacking the elbows underneath the shoulders. Keeping the legs engaged, zip them together. Lift up through the chest so you're opening your heart. Look straight ahead, stay nice and tall through the neck. And let's enjoy some inhales and exhales here. From here, tuck the toes, start to send the hips back, walking the arms a little behind you. We're going to come in for our Dolphin pose. So we're still on the elbows, elbows in line with the shoulders. Start to send the hips up towards the sky. Don't worry if your heels can't touch the ground. Just take a nice, easy Dolphin. Lifting up through the shoulders. Allow the head to hang heavy and take a couple of deep breaths. From here, you're going to make your way into downward facing dog, pushing up onto the palms of the hands and making sure the hands are shoulder distance apart, the feet are hip distance. Start to walk those feet out, suck in the lower belly. Find some movement, any movement that feels good. Keep your spine nice and long. And then become still. Let's take a couple of deep breaths. Rest the neck, allow the neck to hang heavy. Look between the legs or close the eyes. Inhale, lift the right leg only a little bit or as much as you can. Exhale it towards that chest and then plant it down between the palms for a lunge. We're going to very slowly take that back knee down to the ground for a nice low lunge, stretching out the psoas here on the left side. Now start to take your right fingertips towards the right side of the mat, or even take them to your block. Coming up off of the left fingertips. Make sure your hips are still squared with the front of the mat. Inhale, lift the left arm up and over towards the right side of the mat. Getting a side bend through the body. Keep this chest open up towards the sky. Take a couple of deep breaths. Exhale, start to straighten the front leg, coming in for half Hanumanasana, stretching through the hamstring here on the right side. Lift up through the toes, lift them to the sky. You can always stay up on your prop or bring your fingertips or palms down to the ground. Keep your spine nice and long. Keep breathing. Close your eyes just for a moment and imagine that beautiful color of green. Exhale, plant the toes down on the ground, send the hips forward for our low lunge. Come up onto the palms, lift up off the back knee, step back into a plank. From our plank, slowly drop the knees for an easy plank. Exhale all the way down to the belly. Inhale, baby cobra or full cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale, meet me in downward facing dog. Give your legs a little walk, and we're going to repeat that sequence on the other side. Try to stick with the breath and the intention of love and forgiveness. Now inhale, lift the left leg to the sky, only as high as you can get it. Exhale, start to bend it towards the chest and step between the palms. Take your time, and we're going to very slowly bring the knee down to the ground. Keep the hips squared with the front of the mat by very slightly drawing the left hip backwards and the right hip forwards. You can always use your block, place it over towards the left side of the room. We're going to inhale the right hand up and over the ear, taking a side bend towards the left side of the room. Take a few deep breaths. And exhale. Start to straighten the front leg for our half Hanumanasana pose. You can always stay up on your props if you would like to, or come down to the fingertips. Now send the toes up towards the sky to keep that foot engaged. Keep the hips squared and enjoy this beautiful stretch. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, just enjoying, feeling the love that you're giving your body. And exhale, release that leg, coming back towards your lunge. Lift up off the back knee, step back into plank. Take a deep inhale. Start to slowly bring the knees down for an easy plank. Exhale all the way down to the chest. Inhale, baby cobra or a full cobra. Exhale down. Inhale back up to downward facing dog. Walk your dog. And now very gently, let's bring our knees down towards the mat. Make sure that your knees are in line with your hips. We're going to come in for our final back bend, which is Camel Pose, but we're going to take a very beginner version of Camel. You're more than welcome to take whichever version you like. So we're going to take our blocks either side of the feet. Come up onto the toes. Make sure the knees are in line with the hips. Come up off of the hands. From here you can take your block either to the just behind the heel or to the side. And we're going to inhale, lifting the left arm to the sky and reaching back for that block, lifting the chest up towards the sky. Now rotate the right arm behind you, holding on to the other block. Now keep the intention of lifting that heart chakra up towards the sky, pushing your hip bones forward as well. Releasing the neck, you can hang it behind you. Or you can keep it in a nice long line with the body, just looking slightly ahead. If you would like to come into a little bit more of a deeper pose, you can always untuck the feet and then take your hands down to the heels. Coming in for a deeper back bend, sending that chest to the sky. Let's all take one deep inhale. Exhale, start to come off of the left fingers, reach them forward. If you've got your neck behind you, keep your neck hanging heavy, that's the last thing to come up. And start to use your core muscles to reach your right arm forward and then release the neck. Bring the neck up. From here, we're going to extend our legs out long in front of us. Taking a little forward fold. So keep your legs nice and straight, or if you need to, you can bend them. Start to lean forward, only as forward as you can. If you can't, keep your hands behind your spine. Wherever you can get to, just take a forward fold of your choice. If you can reach your feet, then grab your feet and bring yourself down towards your shins. Wherever you are, let's all take 3 deep breaths. And release. Bring your bum to the center of the mat and very slowly let's rock on our spines just to release all that back bending that we've been doing and the heart openers. So just start to roll the legs in one direction, massaging the lower spine. Making little circles with the knees, having them pointing up to the sky. And then roll them in the opposite direction. Now hug your knees in towards the chest and then open them up and draw them down towards the armpits. You can stay here or you can take a happy baby if it's accessible to your body. Taking the hands on the insides of the legs, lifting the feet to the sky. Make sure your lower spine is flat against the ground. Drawing those knees down towards the armpits. You can always make a little movement here if it feels good for the lower spine. Rocking gently from side to side. Very gently. And then release your legs. We're going to windshield wiper the legs. Take your arms out to a T. And allow the knees to drop over to one side and then over to the other, very gently windshield wiping the legs. Take your time. And then we're going to take some gentle twists. Make sure that you're twisting from mid to upper spine and not from the lower spine. So extend the left leg out long. Take this the left hand to the right knee and send that right knee over towards the left side of the mat. Look over towards your right fingertips And then close your eyes and just breathe here. Now release back to the center. We're going to take our twist over to the other side, extending the right leg, bending through the left, right hand to the left knee, sending this left leg over towards the right side, looking over towards the left fingertips. Knee is to the right, head is to the left. Enjoying a gentle spinal twist. With that heart chakra still facing up towards the sky. Take 3 deep breaths. Take a couple more, just for good measure. And roll very gently back towards the center. Hug your knees back towards the chest. Showing yourself some much needed love. And then very slowly, with your eyes closed, let's make our way up into a comfortable seat. Or you can stay lying on your back if you would prefer. Otherwise, take a comfortable seat. Any seat of your choice, sitting up tall through the spine. We're going to place our hands onto the center of the chest, onto our heart chakra. Roll the shoulders back and down, sit up tall through the spine. Allow your breath to return back to its natural rhythm. And really press against this center of the chest. See if you can make out the beating of your heart. And then just notice the rise and fall of your chest against your palms as you breathe in and out naturally through the nose and the mouth. Start to visualize the color green within the center of the chest. Imagine that radiating love and forgiveness for yourself and to others. Releasing and letting go of any pain that you may have been holding on to. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, release the hands from the heart as if you're just giving love to the world. Inhaling the hands up towards the sky. Exhale the palms to the heart center. Bow your head to the hands. Thank yourself for showing up on the mat today, for showing your body, your mind and your spirit unconditional love and forgiveness. You can open your eyes. Namaste. I really hope you've enjoyed this gentle practice today, and I hope you've cultivated a little bit of love and forgiveness for everybody around you, including yourself. This is so important for our health and our well-being. If you've enjoyed the class, give it a thumbs up so that you can save it and come back to it whenever you need a little bit of loving kindness. And don't forget to share with any loved ones. And guys, I would love to connect on a deeper level, so find me on Instagram and Facebook. Just look for YogaCandi, or there's links down in the description. You can also connect with us on yogacandi.com, so feel free to sign up there so that we can have more conversation and get to know each other. So until next time everyone, have a wonderful day or evening. I love you all. Namaste.